Yo, what's gamer players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharpman, back out here on this Madden NFL 21 franchise mode, and we are here with another 1 o'clock game here in week 12. And in this matchup, we have the Buffalo Bills, who have been playing their best season so far as of now, in second place in the AFC East division, and currently near the postseason. They just need a couple of things to go right for them in order for them to make it. And yeah. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they come into this game at 3-7, not looking good, but they're trying to get themselves near the 4-7, so they could have an opportunity to get near the postseason. Because the only way the Chargers can get near, they have to win the rest of their games that they have on their schedule. But if not, then they're going to be eliminated. So we're going to see how that turns out. As you see the standings for the AFC East, the Bills are in second place in the AFC East, with the Dolphins in third and the Patriots in fourth. Now, if the Dolphins lose and the Patriots win, then I'm pretty sure both the Dolphins and Patriots are going to be duking it out for third in the AFC East for basically for the next 2 weeks of the season. They'll be trying to battle for the AFC East, and then in week 15 they'll decide who takes it. But if you did not see the rest of week 12, make sure to go check those episodes out. And if you missed the last 11 weeks of the season, don't worry, you can go check that out as well, so you guys won't miss anything. Because this season has been amazing, has been fun to watch, and we all have been enjoying this series. I know you guys have been enjoying it as well. So we are going to now head to Buffalo, New York, for this battle between the Bills and the Chargers. Let's see who comes out on top. Will the Bills get themselves their 7th win on the season, or can the Chargers somehow get themselves to 4-7 now on the season? Well, we are going to find that out right now. Let's go.
Today, from Orchard Park, New York, it's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
So as you can see from the playoff picture, the Bills are currently in the hunt. They're currently the 7th seed in the AFC playoffs, trying to grind themselves to get out of that position.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins.
All right, so the Chargers, they're going to kick it off to the Buffalo Bills to start the ball game. So we will see Josh Allen in that Bills offense to start the ball game. And we are underway from Buffalo.
taken about
And
7
Jones,
yards
he's
deep.
not going to return
And
this
will
one, so
go
this
as
one's going to be a touchback.
And they will begin things at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them.
And Josh Allen leading that Bills offense. He has been playing great.
How about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
On first down,
Allen. And he's going to find his tight end, Joshua Lamb. And he'll go down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 3.
The gain there, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where...
And here's DJ Anderson.
They have to work hard to pick
And
up
he'll go
those
down
downs.
at the 31-yard line.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first and more. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Allen throwing, and that's caught by DJ Anderson. And he'll go down inside the 40-yard line. First down, Bills.
Conversion. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
Allen looking, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb downfield. And they'll bring him down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Allen now looks to throw.
Allen, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb.
And
he'll go down at the 6-yard line.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
And Allen, and he's going to throw this one away.
But it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Allen now on third and goal.
Allen, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive. Because
O'Brien puts in the extra point, and it's 7-0 Bills.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here's King, and he's not going to return this one, so this one's going to be a touchback.
Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And here's Austin Ekeler up the middle. And he'll go down at the 39-yard line. First down Chargers, a gain of 14.
Going for 14 and a first down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Ekeler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Ekeler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
Herbert looking deep for Charles Thompson, and that's intercepted. Micah Hyde picks it.
His guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Allen, and this one's incomplete.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
Allen, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb.
It's complete.
And he'll go down at the 29-yard line.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
Allen, deep ball, Diggs, and that's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins has it as he gets the interception.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
And Herbert finding Hunter Henry. A gain of 7, second down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun.
And Herbert, he goes down. Tim Johnson, he picks up the sack that time.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
And Herbert, he's sacked.
Gets to him again. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Tremaine Edmonds gets the sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Another 3 and out.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bills 7, Chargers 0.
So on 4th down, here's Ty Long to punt for the Chargers.
So here's the Long set to punt this one away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And here's Diggs. And he'll go down at the 18-yard line.
The Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're
Allen, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb. And down he goes at the 29 for a 1st.
He's looked pretty good to this point.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And here's Anderson. And he goes backwards.
But he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Allen throwing for Diggs. And he'll go down at the 47-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo. A gain of 20.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Allen, right side. And that one's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen will try again on 2nd down.
And Allen is sacked. Melvin Ingram, he gets the sack.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And Allen, oh, that one would have been caught.
Good coverage that time by
but instead, 4th down.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
And here's Thompson. And they're going to bring him down at the 23-yard line.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. LA set to take over again on offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Herbert, and he's going to find Charles Thompson. And he'll go down at the 37-yard line.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Chargers.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He sets to
Herbert. And that's intercepted. Levi Wallace picks it.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammate's going to check on.
E.J. Anderson.
When you haven't done it before,
And he'll go down at the 44-yard line.
Let's see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Allen, and wide open, it's Lamb, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds.
Like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Allen. And that's intercepted.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Casey Hayward picks it.
This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reaction.
Here's Herbert. And open is Charles Thompson, who is on to the races. And Charles Thompson, he's got a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates
extra point is good, and we're tied 7-7.
Blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. So all even at 7 now as they kick
here's
it away.
Jones on a return. And down he goes, getting this to the 25-yard line. And Joshua Lamb and the offense back out there.
And some of his highlights here from this game, he's nearing 100 yards, partner.
And defenses have worked so hard at how to try to slow down tight ends. It was a lot easier, partner, in the old days because they just lined up on the line of scrimmage. You either put a defensive end or a linebacker over them and tried to body them so they couldn't get off the line of scrimmage easy.
And now?
Now, when they split out, detach from the line of scrimmage, you put a linebacker out there, they're often too elusive for them. Shake them and get to the secondary too easily before someone else can try and pick them up.
Trying to shake off the interception.
And Allen goes down immediately. O.J. Howard gets the sack.
Picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Allen, and open is Joshua Lamb again. And he'll go down at the 39-yard line. First down, Buffalo.
23 yards the pickup there.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Allen, and again he finds Lamb. And down he goes inside the midfield.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect
Allen,
on this game.
and he's going to find DJ Anderson this time. Breaks a tackle. And he'll go down at the 14-yard line.
Pick up a 32 on the catch and run.
Well, not many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball is thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Allen, and he finds Lamb.
Yet again, it's complete. Now the Bills are going to
And they're going to call a timeout.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Allen, and he finds Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Bills.
Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Bills have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Extra point is good by O'Brien, as now it's 14-7 game.
That time a 6-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And here's King, and no return for him. This one's gonna be a touchback.
They'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
And here's Austin Eckler, and he goes nowhere on that carry.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was
And that's gonna do it for the first half. Bills with a 14-7 lead.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL.
All right, so up next, we're going to be in the ATL, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Falcons looking to bounce back after losing to the Saints. They host the Las Vegas Raiders. Then we're going to be in Jacksonville. The Jags, they need to end that losing streak of theirs as they host the visiting Cleveland Browns.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
So in this first half, it's been okay, with the Bills leading by just a touchdown.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
And here's O'Brien to kick this one away.
First here in the second half, and they trailed as we get back underway.
And this one's not going to be returned, and this one's going to be a touchback.
Zone for a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
And Herbert, and this one's incomplete.
And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert.
Herbert, and that was caught by Henry.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Herbert looking deep left side, and that one's incomplete. Charles Thompson, the intended receiver.
This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man
And Diggs,
or zone.
he's not going to return this one, and they're going to spot this one at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Allen, and that one's incomplete as the pressure was coming at him a bit fast.
You've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Allen off the play fake.
Allen, and it's intercepted.
For the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, it's Herbert.
So Herbert throwing, and open is Charles Thompson. He's got a Charger touchdown.
For a Charger touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
Extra point is good, and we're tied at 14.
You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
This one tied at 14.
Here's Badgley, get this one away. And this one's not going to be a return, and this one's going to be a touchback.
25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up.
And here's Anderson breaking a tackle. And he'll go down at the 32-yard line.
Forward for a gain of 7.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Allen, and it's intercepted again.
Derwin James with a pick, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
By the Chargers.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to
And here's Austin Eckler.
sharp again?
And he'll go down at the 28-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Looking
Herbert.
for the
And it's knocked away.
And incomplete. Tre'Davious Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Herbert. And that's intercepted.
Interception. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly.
And Anderson, he goes nowhere on this carry.
Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake.
Well, you don't often see a lot of first down carries by a fullback, and this is probably why. Often better suited for short yardage and goal line types of situations. This last carry went for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Allen, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb breaking a tackle, and now he's free. Joshua Lamb, he's gone. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown. A big play there. 87 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Point after try forthcoming.
And here's O'Brien. And the extra point is good. And the Bills up 21-14.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
So now what's going to happen now with the Bills leading? Can the Chargers tie the game back up? And this one's not going to be returned, so this one's going to be a touchback.
It's through the end zone for a touchback. LA readies for its next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence has to be
here's
shaken
Eckler.
a little bit.
And not much there. He only picked up a gain of a yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Herbert. Oh, he had a receiver open.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Herbert, and he's got him. Charles Thompson.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down.
Herbert downfield, he's got him. Allen, touchdown.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from
How did the Bills leave him wide open?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch?
Extra point is good, and now it's 21 apiece.
Extra point by Badgley up and good. And we are tied at 21.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And this one's not going to be returned, so this one's going to be a touchback.
25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And here's DJ Anderson. And he'll go down at the 27-yard line.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And here's Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 30-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Allen. And that's intercepted.
Interception. Desmond King picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The lone second remains now in this third quarter. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Buying time to his
Herbert, and he's going to throw this one away.
It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Eluding the pressure.
Herbert looking end zone again, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies.
Herbert, and that's intercepted.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Jordan Poyer picks it.
3-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering.
And here's Anderson running,
here's what he needs to do.
and he'll go down at the 40-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo.
And show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flushed out right.
Allen. And that's caught by Lamb. And they'll bring him down at the 39-yard line.
Before being dropped inside the 40. It's another 1st down and what'll be a gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And here's Anderson.
And they will only
And he'll only pick up a gain of a yard that time.
Tackled there by Rayshawn Jenkins.
Well, now someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Allen. He's going to rifle
Allen.
Deep left side.
And it's intercepted again.
Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself,
and Herbert is sacked right at the 1-yard line.
You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off. Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
From his own end zone,
Herbert, and he's going to find Charles Thompson. And he'll go down at the 19-yard line.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On 1st and 10,
Herbert, and he's going to throw this one away.
As he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more.
And Herbert is sacked.
Back at his own 6-yard line. A.J. Epinesa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Herbert looking deep for Hunter Henry, and he dropped it.
Incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
And here's Diggs. And they'll bring him down at the 40-yard line.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can.
And Allen, he's sacked. Cameron Allen, he gets the sack.
So much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Allen dancing to his left.
Allen, and he's going to find Cole Beasley, but he stepped out of bounds.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen.
And Allen throws this one away.
Toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead.
And here's Thompson. And they'll bring him down at the 21-yard line.
And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers getting set to go. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late.
Herbert, and it's knocked away.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Herbert now to throw.
Herbert, and it's incomplete.
On the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd
And
down,
here's Austin Eckler up the middle, and he'll go down at the 36.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert.
Looking deep, and that's intercepted. Josh Norman picks it.
His guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach
they're going to
believes
hand it
he's
to
really
DJ
strong
Anderson.
and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Allen, and he's going to find Joshua Lamb. And Joshua Lamb. And he takes it all the way to the 31.
Big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
So with that, the Bills are now in field goal range. So they're going to let this one go to the end, to the last few seconds.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So this is certainly a tough
So
test
Cameron
here in the
O'Brien,
career of
he's
the rookie
looking
kicker.
to
And a
give
timeout
the
comes
Bills
in.
the win.
Whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. With 3 seconds
Cameron
to go,
O'Brien
this for the win.
to give the Bills the win. And O'Brien puts it in. And the Buffalo Bills win.
10-year vet, and the Bills are going to get out of here winners. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Buffalo, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Wow. Unbelievable game. It came down to this play right here. Everybody thought the Bills were going to run the ball to make sure this game goes to OT. But Josh Allen throws the ball. He finds Joshua Lamb, who turns on the Jets, gets the Bills into field goal range, and then Cameron O'Brien, the biggest field goal of his career. That's why the Bills picked him up. Cause whenever you're in the fourth quarter and you need a huge field goal attempt, that's why they picked him up. Cameron O'Brien, the game-winning field goal to win the game for the Bills in an unbelievable turn of events. To be honest with you, everybody really thought that the Bills were going to run that ball on that last play before they got into field goal range. but Cameron O'Brien gets the field goal, wins the game for Buffalo as the Bills win 24-21 over the Chargers. Unbelievable. Even though Allen threw a bunch of interceptions, he still shows up in the clutch. So the Bills go to 7-4 on the season with a 3-point win at home. So here are the stats. You can see Josh Allen threw for 373. He threw 3 touchdowns but 6 interceptions. He is obviously not mad about that because his team still got the dub. And Justin Herbert, you gotta tell how upset he is after the defense gave up that huge play to get the Bills in the field goal range. He threw for 220, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Now, I don't think he's upset about that either, because this is just his rookie season and everything, so he'll improve. He has improved sometimes, but he'll improve. Here's the rushing game. DJ Anderson, 10 carries for only 33 yards. And Austin Eckler ran for 33. He got the ball 5 times. Here's the receiving. Joshua Lamb, 12 catches, 278 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Charles Thompson, 5 catches, 152 yards, and 2 touchdowns. DJ Anderson, 2 catches, 64 yards. Keenan Allen, a catch for 55 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 2 catches, 31 yards, and a touchdown. And Hunter Henry, 2 catches for 13 yards. So for Buffalo, they keep themselves in the playoff standings as we speak, as they move to 7-4. And in week 13 they'll hit the road to San Francisco to face off with Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they fall to now 3-8 with a loss here, and they will have a chance to bounce back as they head home to face off with DeAndre Crawford and the New England Patriots. But what a game between these two teams. This is not gonna be the last you'll see Josh Allen perform in a clutch like that. But if you enjoyed this game, remember to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And next game, we're gonna be in Atlanta. The Falcons playing good football. They're looking to join the Bills at 7-4 as they host the Las Vegas Raiders, who are trying to get themselves back in the second in the AFC West Division since the Chargers lost to the Bills.